Hello, my name is Dr. George Mochocki, and welcome to week 4. We're halfway through. This is a condensed course, 16 weeks into 8 weeks. You made the middle point. So basically, in 4 weeks, you've completed 8 weeks of work. You should be proud of, or almost completed 8 weeks of work. What are we going to do this week? This week, I'm going to do a little bit different. You already been in here. We've been doing a lot of reading. We've been doing the forums. You're doing pretty well. You're doing well on the exams, on the quizzes. We're getting ready for our final project. It's going to be doing it about 3-4 weeks. So what I'm going to do this week, I'm going to change it just a little bit. You will have a homework. Last week I forgot to give you the homework, which is fine. So this week the homework's going to be worth 20 points. And what you'll be doing, you're going to be looking at some sites and making some comments on it. So you're actually going to see advertising, some advertisement sites. Instead of just looking at the reading and everything else, we try to bring it more integrative. Okay, so let's go. So you got your you have your quizzes on chapters 10, 11, 12. You're doing well on that. They're due by Sunday midnight. A lot of people get done with them sooner. Once in a while you get kicked out. Send me an email, and make sure when you send me an email that you always write Marketing 217 and what section you're in and what the issue is. Because I have other classes I am teaching. So this way I know you're one of my students. I just don't know which class you are. So if I'm in transit or mobile, I could get back in and address the issue real quickly if it's like an exam to reset it. So always, whether for my class or for another individual's classes. Okay, let's go into the homework. So you have that. You have, and before I go on there, so you've got to make sure you look at my what do you call it? The short YouTube lectures. They're about anywhere from a half an hour to an hour max, and you can find them on YouTube. And sometimes if you don't they don't come out clear on YouTube, you always will find them by Harper iTunes links that I have created. And then you always have those previously and in advance once the course is closed off. Okay, so we have that. So now let's see. Let's go into our homework. What am I going to do with our homework? You have a homework worth 20 points. What I've done this time, you're going to take what you've read in the other chapters and in these 3 chapters, and you're going to try to judge to see if it's good advertising, follow the website, noting the creative and strategic intent of them. Then you're going to answer the question, who was the intended audience? Remember, when you're doing your own advertising plan, you have to know who your audience is. The whole thing of advertising, the whole thing of marketing, if I don't know whom I'm sending a message to, I'm just sending it out there. That's not a very effective and efficient way of marketing. Because remember, part of marketing, integrated marketing communication, I have print, I have news media, I have radio, I have television, if I can afford it. I have, the salesperson's talking to me. I walk into the store or into the website, and it has that information. So when I'm looking at integrated marketing, I've tried to get everything. So I can't just have, if I don't know who my customers are and don't know, or my target audience, and don't know how to put those triggers or those, at certain points, those reminders about my product. That's what I'm trying to do, is develop a integrated marketing communication. Means my target audience is I approach it from different ways: radio, TV, social media, whatever, to have them remember my product and my business or my product or my service. And I do that through advertising, through effectively bringing in different stimulus to my target audience. So what are you going to do? You're going to click on these ads, and I got the ads right in here. So just look, when you click on the ads, when you're on here, it's always going to go this, because I'm through Blackboard. I always created the link. If it doesn't work, click it, cut and paste it, and put it in your own browser. Or since this one tells me cannot be opened because of security reason, you just click on it directly, and there you have the ads, and you just close that out, and then you look at the ads and you make the comment. So when you click out, don't click all the way over because you want Blackboard. Just click this one, and you're back in Blackboard, and you're going back to your weekly homework assignment. Okay, so then I'm going to go back into week 4. So remember, so you're going to do that. You're going to answer this. Now, what I want you to do, after you've looked at the different links, make your comments, put them in there, save them in your browsers, however you look at them, make your comment, look at them, write it down. You're evaluating. That's part of advertising. I'm looking at what somebody else did, and how could I take that and see if I could utilize it for my own business or my own product or for my own advertising campaign. So then you have all the, you looked at them, you already evaluated, you answer these questions on each one. Okay, now you're going to submit your response to me. When you hit the submit, you're going to hit it in here. Let's see, do I have this in here? Okay, so I have this in here. Let me see if I can do this. I want to hit the response, submit. Remember, I'm in the instructor's mode, so it's a little harder. I'm not in the student's mode, but it's similar. So you're going to submit it in here. It tells you to do. It tells you the points. We're 20 points. It has the ads in here. And now, what a lot of people are doing, they're writing and putting your comments, what you did, your responses in here. This is a feedback comment. That's not what you do. You put it in here, assignment submission, number 2. Write submission, click on it. And then you put your comments in there. And then you, I think you submit in here. I'm going to cancel, but then you submit it. And then it's going to be in the right format. Are you okay? Do you see where I'm at it? You click on it, you're ready to submit your homework, and you did it, or you browse my computer, so you write the submission, you do the attachment, not in here. These are just comments saying, Dr. George, it's submitted. Is there any problem? Let me know. That's what you put in here, but here's where your paper is submitted in here, and it's going to go through a plagiarizing program. So you got to say yes, and it's going to make sure that your submission is yours and not somebody else's work. Just to get used to it. It's just part of the process. Or if you want, you have a Microsoft Word document. You hit right here, browse the core, or browse my computer, and then you just find the document. You click on it, and you go. I think I do it here. Click on it, okay. And then what you're going to see, it's already attached, and then you submit it. And when I get it, it will be in the grading thing. When you click on your grade. When you look at the grade for this submittal homework, you'll say week 4, homework 20 points. You'll just see a green asterisk until I grade it. When I grade it, you click on there, you'll see all my comments, everything else in there. If you do write it in here, I'm going to take points off. Come on, we're in week 4. You have to get used to the course management system, Blackboard, whether in my class or another class, to submit the homework properly. You're taking an online class, you should be able to follow simple tasks. So remember, write submission is in here. This is just feedback to me, comments, has nothing to do with your paper. You click on that, and then you could cut and paste it in here. You'll do fine, and that's all you have to do. And I'll cancel it. Okay, so that's our homework. Look at the sites. Remember, going forward, I want you to start looking at. Actual site, other than just in the print. That's all you're doing now. Some have been, some haven't. This gives you the interaction. If you take my, sometimes I like using Connect. It's just sometimes I use it or don't use it. So don't worry about it for now. Are we good? So you do all those. You make your comments. Who's the target on? I'm trying to see. So now when you start seeing ads, who are you targeting? Am I the one that's targeting? What's the message you're trying to do? And that's all you're doing. When it tells in here, write an objective statement, is trying to communicate to the viewer, tell me what we're going to do. And if I'm looking at Energizer, what is Energizer's ads doing? Tell me it's a good, strong battery. Or it's telling me the battery is better than my competitor. Whatever the ad is that you looked at, give me your objective review. Okay? That's what you do when you're trying to come up with ads. You look at somebody else as your competitor and see how I could modify it so I don't look like I'm a copycat, which is still legal in advertising, but I want to be a little different, but see how far I could risque. Okay, so we've taken care of that. Let's go back into our weekly assignments. Excuse me. I'm in week 4. All right, we're almost finishing week 3. Okay, so you've got this, you have this. Remember, you're going to be looking at ads. That's what I want to do in advertising, make it more interactive so you can see the ads. Okay, and make your comment. That's your homework. You can make now your forum similar. Again, what I'm going to make you do, I've got all these ads here. You're going to connect on different ads. You're going to look at 5 of them. There's one on connect, how you connect 2 concepts together, or 2 different types of ads. You're going to look at writing effective ads, some keywords. You could utilize that. Compare and make a metaphor for your product. Eliminate an ad, and this one's kind of cute. It's about a cow. You know, right? And imagine, use imagination. Ties into the 3 chapters we're looking at. What I want you to do, you're going to select 2 of these different types, and in the subject area, you're going to say, I selected Connect Ad, and here's my business that I'm doing. Then in the area, when you're going to click into, so in the subject area, you're gonna have two postings to to mine. It makes it easier. One's going to be a Connect Ad, boom, and then you're going to tell me if that's what you select for your business. Remember, I'm building you up for your advertising plan. Click on it. In the subject area, this is a Connect Ad that I'm imagining I'm going to utilize. And here's what I'm an artist, I'm a Christian bookstore, or I'm a sports, I'm a bowling, or I'm a nonprofit, whatever it is. So whoever's reading understands it. And then in the body, you're going to say, here's my target audience. Don't tell me everyone. The geographic area I'm going to try to target, or their age, their income, whatever, the demographics a little bit, and then visualize. Tell me, here's what I think the ad's going to do. I'm going to see George's hot dog stand, a big hot dog, going to eat George's up, but it's not going to be it. But it's not going to eat it. It's a bad dream or something. I'm imagining. I'm creating it. So you're going to write it in a narrative form, because then later on you could put words to it if it's going to be a radio ad. Or it's going to be a television ad, or even you could have it as a print ad, a hot dog eating up the individual. I'm just making that up. Just, I don't want to give away the plots when you look at this, so I just throw something up. And that's what you're going to write, and then you're going to post. You're going to post two of them, and now I want you to reply to other individuals and say, hey, that's a good ad. Did you think about this? It may be too scary. Remember, you're using your imagination. You haven't put it down on a print, or you haven't wrote the script, but you have to see it in your mind's eyes, your head's eyes, your creative side, the right side of the brain, not the left side. Start imagining. If you think you're doing well, you have to imagine it. So that's what I'm trying to do. And before you give it to your programmer, or your art director, or to a web designer, or to the director, or to the person who's going to read the script, you have to have something written down. Don't write 20 pages. It's an ad, short, right to the point. Here's what I visualize it, boom, 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 and then see what other people do. Okay? Are we doing pretty good? And then you tell me whether it's tell me whether it's going to be what medium you're going to use. Is it going to be a print ad? It's going to be radio. You're going to start print now, and then later radio, then maybe television. All right, so that's what you're going to do for your forum. Then you reply. I will let you have a little more time instead of Tuesday, since this comes out. Since you're looking at a little reading, I want you to use your creativity. Think about it. Talk to your friends. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to your family. And come out in it, and you should do pretty good. So that's week 4. What else do we have for the week? You have that. Check out the... Remember, before you do the forums, the 5 different ads, I have them here, but a lot of the individuals, once I start the forums, get it confused. Some people print it out, so I try to give it different ways. I couldn't find the ads, but I have the ads already in here, so if I'm looking at this one, let me just show you that they work. Let's do one writing effective ad, and here's what you can see. You're going to come in there, and you're going to wait a second.
Big ideas evolve from the effective coordination of words and images. Notice the impact of words in these commercials.
Now you're going to look at the commercials. It's only a few minutes. I'll let you read one. So at least you saw one commercial before I stop.
Master, for freeing me, I shall grant thee 3 wishes.
Okay. I want enormous wealth. Unbelievable. Let me see. I want to be adored by women.
You have one final wish. Use it wisely.
Eternal life.
Still going. Long-lasting Energizer batteries.
Come on. This is cute. All right, so you've got one. Now you're going to do something what I want you to do, and and then they have other ones on here, but I'm just going to click that on there. You could go on further. This is just to get you into the link. Now, do you have an idea? So for your business, for your product, for your services, come up with something. You're in advertising. Come on, you're gonna go for a job, or you're gonna do advertising. Come up with some kind of quick, dorky, whatever ad real simple, and visualize it and see what we do for your product and businesses. All right, but you're going to be looking at other ones so you know. Again, I think that's it. We have it for week 4. We covered everything else. Weekly review. You got your homework this time. You have your forum worth 25 points. You've got your quizzes. What else can I say? Welcome to advertising. You're at a half-week point. I'm proud of all of you, and I'll see you in the forum. I can't wait to see your creativity. And remember, you do well communicating. Let's communicate. Get this going. This is how you build. You're making a lot of friends in this online class. That you probably more friends, more people here than you're doing a face-to-face class. Unless you're taking me for advertising, marketing, face-to-face, I get you to working together. But here you're doing in a virtual office, similar to what you'll be doing at work, or similar to what you'll be doing if you're in an advertising agency. You've got to come up with an idea before graphic designs and costumes, everything else comes up to a print. You have to have it in your mind, and you have to throw the idea verbally, and people got to imagine. Remember, you're in advertising. Creativity, use the imagination. My name is Dr. George Mochocki, and I'll see you in the forum. This is week 4, covering chapters 10, 11, and 12. And you got a homework assignment, 20 points. You got a forum worth 25 points. You're going to be looking at a lot of video clips. Don't wait till last minute. Look at them, enjoy, have fun, and I'll see you in the forum. Bye.